I was excited when my dad said he was going to buy me a car for my birthday. I couldn't stop thinking of getting behind the wheel and taking it for a spin. And I was happy to find a used car store near my home. We told the used car salesman our price range, and he recommended a car to us. The car was actually in quite good condition, better than we expected. The color was good, and above all, it was an upper-class car, and it was only a few years old. My dad also seemed happy about the car. Actually, I liked a red sports car parked near me, but since I knew our family's financial situation, I didn't care which car I got. The car was in good condition. The previous owner must have taken good care of it, and there were a lot of options too. This is free. This is the latest GPS. I drove my very own first car to my house. Contrary to what others might think, even though this was a used car, it had some power. I got it going pretty fast. My parents objected to my driving at night, but I just had to go for a ride since it's my brand new car. I was feeling too excited. I called up my girlfriend Sara and asked her if she wanted to go on a date with me. It was our first nighttime date, so it had to be a good one. We decided to try something that we've always wanted to try: watching a movie at the drive-in theater. Sara was excited to find a place to watch a new horror movie. Yes, let's go there. Do you want to put the address in the GPS? Sara turned on the GPS and suddenly had an interesting idea.
Let's watch the movie next time, and for now, we can go on an adventure.
She said she was curious about the last place the owner of this car went to, and Sara searched for the last destination. I felt a little uneasy inside. Well, going to a strange place in the middle of the night? I don't have a lot of driving experience, and I was nervous because I thought I was going to a strange place so late at night. However, I didn't want to show my girlfriend that I was scared. That's a good idea. First car, first drive, first adventure? Starting your route. It's not too far from here. Let's go. As if she was going on a real adventure.
Yes!
Sara screamed with anticipation. It was the first day I drove my new car, and now it's the first time driving at night. I was nervous, but I was happy to see my girlfriend so ecstatic. It was good to see her like this. We were getting closer to the destination in the GPS. Oh, but is this the right way? The place the GPS guided us was in a wooded forest. Is it like a campsite? I started feeling worse and worse. If you're scared, tell me. I'll turn around right away.
Yes!
But I was the one who was scared. Unfortunately, Sara seemed to rather enjoy it. The more you go into the forest, the more difficult the road becomes. It's because it's the mountains without a single street light. What if something suddenly pops out of nowhere? It was such an uneasy atmosphere. In my heart, I felt like we had to turn back around. But I really didn't want to show my girlfriend how much of a coward I am. As I entered the dark forest, where I couldn't see much of anything, I noticed that Sara was also starting to get scared. Her voice began to tremble too.
I don't think it's a campsite. Just, shall we go back?
But it was already too late.
You have arrived at your destination.
It says we're here.
Oh, there's nothing here.
Yeah. Shall we go back now?
I turned the car around in a hurry. I felt the back of the car bumping into something. Wait a minute. I have to get out and check.
No! Don't get out of the car!
At the request of my frightened girlfriend, I did not get out of the car. Okay. It's a narrow mountain road. I must have just hit a stone or a rock or something. I calmed down while pulling forward. As I started going, I knew it wasn't a rock or something. Rocks don't make that kind of noise. It seemed like something completely different. I looked forward and saw a vehicle that was parked right in front of me. Damn, I crashed into a car on my first day of driving. I was so scared, but I was more worried about my father being mad at me.
Don't get out of the car, please!
Despite the evident fear from her voice, I opened the door and got out of the car. When I got out, I was angry. Who would park here in the middle of the night in the middle of this path? I was thinking how I can make them responsible for this accident. However, as I approached the other car, I felt an unknown eerie feeling. It was so dark I couldn't really see, but as I got closer, it became more and more visible. It was a person. Sara and I were both shouting as loud as we could, and I quickly sped down the forest trails, trying to get to the highway. I was now on the freeway, and I had to calm down, so I could call the cops. I felt bad about this situation, but it turned out that the man hanged himself there. It was the same place that his wife killed herself some time ago. I heard that the woman was found in the same place as the husband. It turned out that the former owner of the car was the man's wife. So the final destination of the GPS was the last place the man's wife went. He then sold the car and we bought it for super cheap. After that, I immediately sold the car to the used car dealership. And the car, which again had a low price, was immediately sold to someone else. I no longer buy used cars, not even if it's free.